You know what? No, my mic was not muted on purpose. I've just been talking this whole time thinking that my mic was on. Hello. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. That is unfortunate. Anyways, hi everybody. This is what my voice sounds like when the microphone's turned on. It literally has a light showing when it's turned on. You know what I mean? Come on. Little small bet here. Does not scare away the button. Gut shot. I'm not going to continue betting here, though. Hey, we got a pair. Chances of somebody not having an ace here, I guess, is okay. Why is he leading there? When the turn checks around like that, I mean, he could still have an ace in his range. I'm just gonna let it go. Just gonna let it go. Yeah, great story he's telling with no mic. Just Jesus. As far as I can tell, the stream seems to be doing okay. Seems healthy and not freaking out like it was before. But what I was saying when I first started the stream back up is if the stream starts freaking out again and you know, it's stopping and starting and all that stuff, there is a chance that I might shut down the Instagram stream in hopes that it's just, you know, I'm putting too much on my internet. And then the stream would just continue on Twitch and YouTube as it currently is on there. So if you are watching on Instagram and it just cuts out, I might have just pulled the plug on Instagram for tonight. And you can continue watching on YouTube and Twitch. Same name, Josh Case and Poker. That's me. Anyways, if you're just now joining, we are playing on Ignition Casino. This is a tournament. $20 buy-in. It is a mystery knockout tournament. And we're going to see what we can do. Bit of a late registration, but we're going to see what we can do. Should be fun. Like I said before, the mystery knockout like layout that they have here is just so busy that it hurts your eyes if you haven't seen it before. Like when I first tried one of these mystery knockout tournaments, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" This is a lot to look at. But then, you know, once you your eyes get used to it, it's not the end of the world. Again, I'm so glad that I was able to figure out how to get this to set up to say the big blinds instead of the chips. Just like makes my life so much easier. Oh my god, yeah, I hate the table. Yeah, it's it's a lot. It is just, there's just so much. Like maybe if it was just the table and not like this like stone floor around it with like the barrels and shit like that, it would be a little bit easier to look at. I don't know. Like I said, you get used to it and it's not so bad, but initially Not my favorite thing to look at. It's so busy with this, like the decorations on the table too, and I don't know. I like the look of their regular tables though here on Ignition, like you know, for other tournament, like regular tournaments and cash games and stuff like that. It's actually not too bad to look at. It's easy on the eyes. I'm still so annoyed that I just started the stream back up with no mic on for God knows how long. Come on. I played some cash the other night at Gardens Casino. It was 2-3. I ended up only buying in for like 300 for the like 5.5 hours that I was there. And you know, it's just one of those nights where if you play poker, you know, just one of those nights where it's just like I cannot get a hand. I was card dead for almost the entire like 5.5 hours that I was there, and I was just like couldn't get anything to happen. Vinny, stream working now? It appears so. I appreciate your return. Yeah. A little tiny 3-bet here is a little weird, but I'm definitely putting in the 4-bet. Hate that. So the question is, are both of them doing this with jacks or worse, right? I did just see this person do a very large raise the hand before. I don't know if that's the regular deal. I am so annoyed in this spot. Let me just put it that way. A huge 4-bet. I'm just so confused here. Don't invest in things you don't understand is what my coach would tell me. I'm just gonna fold it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I gotta keep an eye on this guy. Man, okay. This is, I love the way the note system works here and the way that it looks on Ignition. I will say that. You know, because everybody's, what's the word? Anonymous. So you gotta put notes on people. So we'll just say 2 large, like 3 or 4 bets in a row. Which hold bigs, I like 10-9, like I don't mind calling here. Totally behind. Well, not anymore. That's unfortunate. For them, not for me. Call the police, but not for me. I fold queens to a 4-bet, but I call a jam for 12 bigs with 10-9 offsuit. I don't know. You tell me. It worked. I probably fold queens there too. Yeah, man, it just felt weird. not a lot of people know how to like do weird. People can barely 3-bet as a bluff, you know, let alone 4-bet, and that was a big 4-bet. I was in under the gun raise, somebody 3-bet, and then he just goes, I don't know, like a million times the initial raise. It just didn't make any sense. I agree with you. I agree that you agree with me. How about that? How about that? As far as I can tell, stream seems healthy. Let me know if I'm missing it, but it looks like it's not stuttering anymore, like stopping and starting again. Knock on wood, because that was annoying. Everything looks like it's going okay now. So we're obviously folding that. I have it set up here so that you guys can see this as well. So right now, we are 119th out of 190. Pays up to 72. Now, what it doesn't show right here is, does it show the level? I can't see if it shows the level or not. I don't think that it does, like what level we're on, but it does show like the blinds. And I think this, you know what I can do? Let's go to the tournament lobby. Check this shit out. Okay, so late registration and re-entry available up to blind 20. And what are the blinds right now? Blinds are 1,000, 2,000, which would be 13. Okay, so we've got 7 levels to go. These are 12-minute levels. Yeah, until late registration's over. I don't remember if it's after late registration, that's when everybody gets the mystery bounty, or if it's once you're in the money. But we're gonna find out together. Oh, there's a raise. I was gonna try to do something. Again, this is a $20 buy-in tournament. Mystery knockout on Ignition Casino. If you'd like to join, the link is in my bio. It's also on the stream description if you're on like YouTube or Twitch. Here we go. Our favorite hand this stream. 9-10 offsuit. Now this guy has been raising, I think, quite a bit, and I don't mind just flatting here. If I get 3-bet, I could fold. But he seems to be involved in a lot of hands. And I haven't seen this guy get 2 out of line. Remember we made a note about him. So I'm starting to think like maybe he just got 2 big hands in a row, honestly. Wow, what an absolutely trash flop. That's poker, baby. Okay, we got about 4 minutes left of this level. I'm just gonna get weird. And that's why you don't get weird. No. Easy peasy fold. Again, players don't know how to 3-bet bluff. But I will keep an eye on this guy, same way I did with this guy. I know. Super loose open. I know. I know. You're not my real dad. Let me know if the music's too loud for you guys also. I know I always say that, but can't help it. It matters, okay? All right? Kind of a big raise. Okay, now this is another big raise here from this player. It's exactly their stack size. I love when people do that. That's so funny. He left himself 5 big blinds. What a flop. 1 big blind. What the heck is going on? Ugh, gross. Why didn't I have this hand in the big blind? What is this hand? There's no way all the money's not going in. Oh my god, this is so funny. Eights. Big 3-bet here with eights. In the big blind. Large 3-bet from big blind with 8-8. Well, I mean, I don't know. Interesting. Poker is dead, obviously, right? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it always cracks me up when people say that. Sure, why not? No, not bad. Oh, give me a club, baby. Let me get paid on this hand. Watch this guy raise all fucking huge again. Ugh, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I am gonna call. Just give me a club. Just make it easy here. Just tell me you don't have an ace. And you're gonna check it back because you're scared. I'm starting to think he's got an ace, guys. I've got such a good draw. A third of my stack though. Oh, I'm getting such a good price. I'm just gonna go for it. Miserable. I've got 2 pair. And then he jams. What a shame. What a shame. I got myself in trouble there just by calling that raise out of the big blind. He had the ace. That makes sense. Ugh. So gross. That would have been so great to hit a club on that board. Oh my god. What are you gonna do though? What are you gonna do? Not play that hand next time. Maybe. 19 big blinds. We got 10 minutes in the level. It's not too bad. We'll see if we can make something happen. We got short stack on my left. Not super short, but compared to the rest of the stack sizes at the table, it is. I'm not going to call with the 4 or 5 off here. I will call if no one 3-bets here. I'm just worried about this guy right here. So far so good. Just call, and hope to see a flop with a 3 on it. Nope. Basically just folding to any bet. No card is going to be good for us on the turn or river, except for a 3. So calling does not make any sense. Also, the sky is blue. We are getting into the jam or fold territory here. Any relatively good hand. That is not a relatively good hand. See, now this little limpy limp right here. Super suspicious. He doesn't care. He's got a hand he likes. Ditto. I would be so weirded out by this. And he folds. Okay, so I guess he can limp. Do you stream cash too, or just tournaments? I do cash and tournaments. Just felt like doing a tournament right now. Again, if this doesn't work out, I'll probably just go over to cash. Same website, Ignition. Yeah, but I'd say mostly I'm playing cash on here. Not many hands I'm going to be jamming with once we get under the gun. And how much longer we got? 5-6 minutes in this level. Poor guy didn't get paid. Speaking of hands, I won't jam under the gun. Would have nailed top pair. See, this is the board that I would have wanted with the king deuce of clubs. Except these two would be aces. Or one of them. If you're watching on Instagram, I do cut off the Instagram stream after about 45 minutes to an hour. We've only been streaming on here for about 30 minutes, so, you know, we'll, I'll give you fair warning when it's time to switch over to viewing on YouTube or Twitch. Just a heads up. I'll gladly jam this if it's folded to me. Something tells me this guy doesn't fold his button ever. Which means I might be able to get away with the jam regardless. Okay, I'm not worried about the button call. I think I could just jam. Because I'm only worried about this guy. This guy, not so much. So if he folds, I'll feel pretty good. Feel great about it. He's calling me with fucking any two cards. Yep. Oh, don't do that. Oh. And that's how you do it. Easy peasy. So now, only got a couple minutes left in this level, but we've got 34 big blinds for now. Feels pretty good. Better than the 15 that we had. Easy game, easy game. Nah, no. He just really liked his 4-5 offsuit, or 4-5 suited. It just looked too pretty. He had to call me. There are his cards. Costello, is it Michael Costello, says, good luck, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Always appreciate you hopping in the stream. Hope you're doing well. You playing any poker tonight? Here we go. All in blind next hand YOLO. I mean, this is a great hand to do it with. John Moore says all in blind. I'm not gonna go all in blind, but you know, I'll raise the damn thing. I'll go 2+5. Everyone else is like going like 2.3. They're like really squeamish with these bet sizes. Not a single one. Oh well. Okay, so blinds changed here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 31 big blinds is a respectable stack. I'm happy with that. Far too often in these tournaments, I'm just like grinding like a short stack. And, you know, makes the game fairly simple, right? Because you kind of just know if you're going to jam or fold in most situations. This gives me a little bit of breathing room. Room to mess around a bit. Maybe call too many bets that I'm going to regret. You know what I mean? Here we go. This guy is definitely in all-in or fold mode with his 21 bigs. And we're going to see if he gets some action. He does. Ace King versus Ace Queen. Yup. I'll do donkey. I'm not calling him a donkey. I mean, Ace King, yeah, you jammed her. That is completely fine to jam with. Mark on Instagram says, "What's up, sir? I met you on Clubs Poker." Oh. Hi, Mark. What's your name on Clubs? See if I remember you. Appreciate you joining the stream. Welcome. Today we're on Ignition Casino, but Wednesdays usually are just going to be the Clubs Poker meetup games. So I'm sure I'll see you there again sometime. Yes, and I started following you. Send it 48. That does sound familiar, I must say. Well, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Not gonna open that. Appreciate it very much. Welcome to the stream. And I hope to see you on Clubs. Again, Wednesdays, meetup games. Usually like 5 or 6 Pacific Standard Time. Your content is hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try. How much longer we got in this level? 8 minutes. Can you guys see that when I do that? If you're watching on Twitch, you can, but on YouTube and Instagram, you cannot, I think. Let me do it one more time. Nah, it just moves to the screen. VTG Poker says, "Good luck, bro." Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Mark just says no. Oh, sorry. You're saying no to being able to see it on the screen. Yeah. Basically, it's just I'm showing like on the right side. If you're watching on Twitch, you can see it, but it shows how much longer is in the tournament and like all the stats and everything. Yeah, to see the screen. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I think Instagram right now is on a slight delay. When I start the stream initially, like it's no delay, but for some reason, there might be like maybe like a 20-second delay or something like that. Queens versus Jacks. Classic. Beautiful hand to have on the button. I got you. Good luck, sir. Do you play live in Vegas at all? It's funny you asked that because I live in Southern California. I will be making my way to Vegas in November, like Thanksgiving time. So I will be there, and I will be updating everything while I'm there. Let's see. I don't know that I want to 3-bet because I have kind of a weird stack size. So I will just flat. I do like playing in Vegas though, to answer your question more directly. I do play in Vegas from time to time. I try to go like twice a year. Last time I was there though, I had appendicitis during my first WSOP event that I played in. I can call this. And I'm not calling any others. Which poker room is your favorite? Honestly, I played quite a bit at Venetian. Because I like staying at the Palazzo. And, you know, it's connected. They just closed down the old Venetian poker room and opened up the new one, which I'm super stoked to check out. It looks beautiful. A lot of other poker players and content creator poker players have been playing there, and it looks awesome. I'm really excited to check it out. I've heard that the Wynn is really cool. I haven't checked it out yet, even though it's very close to Venetian. I just heard it's like filled with like good regs, so not really, you know, looking to play a bunch of poker with a bunch of good regs. Though it would be cool to, you know, run into some of my favorite content creators out there. What about you, Mark? You play in Vegas? You got any favorites out there? Where are you based out of? BTG says, I think the Wynn has a good tournament, especially on the weekends. Really? I do like myself a tournament. I do love me some tournaments. It is guilty pleasure. Mark says, I play at MGM, live in the Bay Area. Oh, okay. Well, I moved to Tracy. All right. Okay. MGM. I have heard some good things about MGM. They got 1-2 over there. I know they don't have 1-2. I don't think at Venetian. I think I've only ever played like 1-3 there. MGM has a lot of tourists. Yeah, that's why I've heard of it, because like it's supposed to be like really super soft because of that reason. Big Ray Poker 24 says on Instagram, just started following you. Love content, cracks me up. Good luck. God bless, bro. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the kind words. Welcome to the stream. And I appreciate the follow. Yes, they have 1-2. MGM. Yeah, I'll have to check it out sometime. I have played at some other poker rooms in Vegas. Like I was out there for a pool tournament that I was playing because I also am part of like a pool league. And God, where was it that I was playing? I don't remember what hotel it was, but it was a tiny little poker room. I want to say they had like 6 tables or something, maybe 6 or 8 tables. It was so tiny. That was pretty soft. I only got to play for like a couple hours there before I had to head back in to play more pool. But first world problems, right? Can't play poker because I'm playing another game. Fun stuff. But yeah, last time I went to Vegas, worst Vegas trip of my life. First WSOP event ever played. And the whole trip I was there, like my stomach started getting like progressively worse. And then I busted out of the tournament like it was getting real bad, and then I busted out of the tournament, and then like just next day I had to go to the emergency room, and they were like, "Oh, you got appendicitis. Your appendix is like 3-4 times its normal size." I was like, "Cool," and they had to take it out that night, and that was our last day in Vegas. And then had to endure the drive home. Not fun. I didn't drive, my wife drove, thankfully, because I was on drugs. When I say drugs, not like the Vegas kind of drugs, you know what I'm talking about. Like the kind of drugs you get after they take your appendix out. So even those drugs were not good enough to stop the hurt of the 4.5 hour drive home. That was not fun. Worst Vegas trip ever. That was back in June, so looking forward to going back in November to make up for that terrible, terrible trip. My first WSOP event too. Not kind, not fun, you know? So tournament right now is on a break. As you can see, I don't need to tell you that. You can read. And there's 4.5 minutes left in this level. 24 big blinds. Let's see where we're at, actually. Let's check the tournament lobby. We are on level 15. 5 more levels before late registration's over. And I think when late registration's over, that's when, I think that is when the mystery bounties come out. Hopefully we get that far and we can take a look at that, because it's actually kind of fun. I've only played like 1 or 2 of these. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm just noticing right now. Yeah, Instagram is delayed by like 30 seconds, I think. We are hitting approximately the 45-minute mark. Oh, we just get aces, huh? Okay. I think just raise. Yeah, 45-minute mark on our stream here. Once it hits the 60-minute mark, we'll go ahead and be done with the Instagram stream. But I am streaming also. Fucking love it. God, do I just call here? I'm just gonna call. Be a little tricky. No reason to put the money in just yet. I could just... He doesn't have a 2. I'm hoping it just puts me all in here. Yeah, easy. Kings! Kings, baby! That's why we called. That's why we just called pre-flop. Love it. But, I mean, with Kings, he's not going anywhere pre-flop. But, I don't know. With the, you know... I don't want to 4-bet and then let them play perfectly, because not enough people know how to 4-bet bluff. So he's just looking at the top of my range, and some of them just get fucking scared, you know. Love it. Almost 50 big blinds. Feeling pretty good about it. Talk about max value with the aces. Two minutes left in this level. This might be a long stream. Depending on how long we, how far we go in this tournament. I don't know. Might be lengthy. There's quite a bit of money up top in this tournament. I don't remember exactly what the payouts are, but this is definitely good enough to raise. Don't like it. I definitely don't like it. Well, you're not 3-betting there and then folding to this jam, I'm assuming. I mean, you could, I guess, if you were just fucking around. It's not a snap call, so... Kings? What took you so long? Jesus. Well, he's out. The worst suited ace. I gotta pay attention to this guy. I don't know if he usually does 3x or not. Pro tip, pay attention to bet sizes. Obviously. And that's the, okay. So this is the guy that just had kings. Maybe he's feeling a little spicy after coming off that. That's 6 in the 20. No information. That's the other reason why I like tournaments, is because, you're on the clock, right? And so, like, obviously you should be being like a detective the whole time that you're playing this game, right? And like paying attention to what players are doing, their bet sizes, what are they open with, what are they 3-bet with, are they bluffing ever, that type of thing. But with a cash game, it's like you have infinite time. At least with tournaments, it's like you're on the clock and you got to solve that mystery of each player before like it's too late. I don't know. I think that's fun. Very dynamic. The Limpy Limp, the button Limpy Limp. Just gonna check it. Multi-way pot. Tiny, tiny pot. A lot of players will bet here too often when it's checked to them. Another overcard to my pair. He does not have an ace, I can almost guarantee it. And this guy doesn't have an ace either. And the board just keeps getting worse and worse. I got showdown value, just gonna check it. Really weird pause here. Unless his mom's asking him to take the trash out, and then he checks. Super weird. Okay. He could do this with a 9. I hate that the diamonds got there too. I still have a player behind me. I think I just call. He did have an ace. It was a super weak ace. That's why he was so skittish. That makes sense. I'm gonna make a note of that. Checked weak top pair multi-way on flop and turn. Last to act. Just so I remember it was him. No. Super big pot controller. How on earth is this five-way? Tell me you have an ace without telling me you have an ace, or a five. I mean, I've seen people do this with an ace when the five comes out because they're like, ugh. They just freak out because they have top pair, but make this go away if I just jam. Just same hand. Wow. It worked out. What's going on, Ignition? We're back. Ooh. A hand. I'm so excited to see hands now. After the other night playing cash and being card dead for fucking hours, I'm just excited to see a hand. And I might overvalue said hand. Come on, buddy. Just a fold, looks like. Oh my god. I would love a call here. Ugh, I would hate a jam. Unfortunate. That's poker, baby. We are at the 56-minute mark for streaming. Friendly reminder, shortly here, I am going to cut the Instagram live stream. I am currently streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. If you prefer the vertical layout of the stream, you can watch on YouTube. If you prefer the horizontal, that's on Twitch. Choose your poison. But in a few minutes, again, I am cutting the Instagram stream. And that is just honestly to cut back on... I did like a poll a while back for all my followers, find out what people wanted me to do, but... you know, because it clutters it. At the top where the stories are, you see just that I'm online, that I'm live streaming for like way too long. And I just don't want to annoy people in general, honestly. So the poll was a 50-50. People were like, I don't care. Please keep streaming on Instagram. And the other half was like, it is, you know, kind of annoying. So don't do that. So to balance it out, to compromise, I only do about 45 minutes to an hour on Instagram before going over to Twitch and YouTube. That's my life story. If you are watching on Instagram, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. But also, I'm gonna fucking disconnect you, is what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately. Not like this. Okay. Overpair? Oh, the Octocrab. If this were a cash game, I'd get weird and I'd open it. Under the gun, easy fold. Where are we at? We got 2 more minutes left in this level. Probably only a few more levels before the late registration's over. We'll see how far we can take this. Should be fun. That marks the moment on Instagram that we are cutting the stream. I appreciate all of you for watching, taking the time to come hang out and all that good stuff. But we are cutting the Instagram stream. If you'd like to continue watching, please, again, hop on over to Twitch or YouTube. Love you guys. See you on the next one, probably Wednesday. Bye. That one. And now, you know, Twitch and YouTube. Hey, I'm still here. What's up? How are you guys doing? Now that Instagram's gone, that fucking guy sucks. Open. Come on, you're on the button. You have to open. I will just call. I probably could have gotten away with a 3-bet there. I already regret it, not 3-betting. Now I have a straight. I think I have to start betting here. I would love to get raised by like Jack 10, King Jack. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna continue to go small and hope that he just tries to bluff me off of some hand. There we go. I mean, he's not calling unless he has a queen, I think. Yeah, so it was just a chopperoni. Are you winning, son? What's up? What's up, Chandler? I know that username anywhere. Well, I've got 33 big blinds. I don't feel terrible about it. That is a very respectable stack. So, to be determined. Definitely out of here. Oh, here we go. Second phase of the tournament starts. Oh, queens versus 10-3 suited. Oh, that was a tilt shove right there. Wow. Okay. What is the second phase of the tournament? Is that... Okay. Registration closed. So it seems like once late registration is over, that's when everybody gets their fancy little bounties. And that's when the real party starts. That's a lot of fun. Let's see what level we're on right now. Right now we are on level 17, so 3 more levels. 3 more. So it's like a little over, close to a half hour. Late registration will be over. We'll see if we can survive that long. What do I mean, survive that long? I mean, we'll see how many chips we can get in that amount of time, is what I meant to say. As I get a playable hand in the hijack. Not going to 3-bet with a weak suited ace, but I am going to call. Perfect hand to call with. Would love a call from the big blind here. Would hate a 3-bet. That's fine. Top pair, backdoor flush draw. Feels good. When he checks, I feel okay betting small. Try to keep in worse hands. Any 9 is calling me. 8s might call me, 10s, that type of stuff. Perfect card to have here. I think I can keep betting. Am I getting worse to call me though? I don't think I'm getting worse to call me. I think I could check this back. And maybe he might like try to bluff here. Small bet. I don't think there's any reason to raise, so I'm just gonna call. 10s. I did say that hand. I don't think I was gonna get another call from 10s on that turn. I think it was more likely that he would see me check back there, think I don't have an ace, and bet a hand like 10s that I can just call with my 3 of a kind. I don't mind the way that I played it. I'm not insecure. You are. Yeah, I'm just thinking back on that hand again, because like he could also just easily just like check that river as well. And then I could bet small, we'd be in the same spot either way. I would feel a little sick if he like jammed the river, for sure. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, like this setup is just so loud on the eyes, like it's so harsh, right? But I've been staring at this for a little over an hour now, and it's not as bad now. It's just initially it is so jarring. There's just so much going on the screen. See, I should totally be opening 7-5 offsuit under the gun. How much you want to bet he had like just an overpair there? It's so funny when people just jam there. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna hate on the way that other players play. I also don't remember what the pre-flop action is, so I am speaking without knowing all of the details. Which means I need to actually watch more, right? Free information, guys. Don't ignore free information. The sixes. It'd be awesome if there was like a raise right around this here and then just calls all the way to me. See, I'm just talking out loud, telling you all about my fantasy of hitting a set on the flop and just getting all the money in. Because it's the cutoff, I don't feel too bad about calling here. Also because I want to see the 6 on the flop, and the degenerate in me is like, call. Now if this guy like limp jams, I'm gonna be sick. Nope. No bueno. Can't really call a bet with this many people in here. There are going to be too many terrible cards on the turn in the river that are just going to be miserable for us. Like that. But hey, it checked around. That's worth something. And just a jam. Do it. Do it. Call him. I want to see blood. How much longer we got in this level? 2 minutes. Ooh. Call with the queen. What? What? What the fuck? Brooder? Yeah, my wife and I did this thing where we write each other's fantasies down and then show them to each other. She was mad when mine was hitting a set in a 3-bet pot and winning 300 big blinds. That is fucking hilarious. I love that so much. Like, I'm honestly, like, legitimately thinking about writing that down and making like a skit about that. Like, you want to do some role play? I love that. Come on, call me. The limp re-raise is just so stupid. So stupid. That's like... That's aces, kings, queens. I know I'm blocking aces and queens. But that's kings, like, almost always. That's just so annoying. Okay, so now we know this guy. Early position, limp, 3-bet. We're gonna give him the rat symbol because he's a rat. And you know what? We're rewarded by getting the same goddamn hand. Not the same exact hand. But I'm gonna do 3 big blinds because I'm gonna make it look like I'm a little tilted after that last one. Normally I would just do 2.5 here. But I can get away with a 3 big blind bet here. Like I'm just a little tilted, just a little bit. And I get no action. No action. That's okay. I think we saved money by folding there versus this limp 3-better. So annoying. At least we noted it. Okay, well this is the second 3-bet from this person in a few hands. It's interesting. I don't see the money not going all in. I mean, he's got 7 left. There's 26 in the middle. It would check, check. Conditions are perfect. I mean, what are you flatting with versus a 3-bet out of position and just like with leaving yourself with 7.8 behind and like just folding there? I don't know. Ace queen? Some weird pocket pair that you're just like, please let me hit a set, like me. Boom, roasted. Jack 7 will do it. No, it won't. And if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button or whatever they say. I don't know. But if you're enjoying it and you haven't subscribed yet, haven't done so, please do so. It helps me out. I appreciate you. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Oh, and like it. And press the like button. I love you. It would have been so much fun to be involved with this hand. If I had this like in the big blind or something. The pocket threes in the big blind. Destiny. Call, 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 call. Okay. We're doing it. I just want that. I want that 10% of the time to just want it to happen. It's the best feeling ever. Especially online where people can't see your face and you don't have to worry about being like, oh god, oh, somebody bet. would not even call a one big blind bet here. Here we go. It's a hand. Just gonna fold it. Still think I oftentimes just would have just gotten myself in trouble by flatting there. How's the volume on the music, guys? Let me know. Is it too loud? Just right? Goldilocks? Here we go. A hand. Little gut shot. I thought about betting there. I thought about it. But now I'm really glad that I didn't. It's like just an ace, right? No, no aces, threes? What is going on? Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, clubs make sense. Pocket threes, my dude? Oh. I think they had, I barely saw this hand, but I think it was like a queen something with a club. Oh God, I've got such a weird stack size. I think I'm just gonna 3-bet. Oh God, I think C-bet here might take it down. It does. Feeling pretty good about it. Bruder says, "Oh wow," or "LOL wow." I honestly, I looked away from chat for a second after that. Is that regarding like the pocket threes and clubs situation? Because that was fucking wild. I think I can just fold here. I don't see this guy act up very often. Yeah, the pocket threes. Dude. And they say poker is dead, you know? When you see shit like that, come on. That was wild. God, I hate the hand 9-2 so much. I keep saying this. I should really shut up about it, but I played Cash the other night and I was just super card dead like the whole night, and I got 9 deuce like had to be 10 plus times in a short period of time, and it was just so annoying. So annoying. Got a little bit of PTSD from that hand. Where are we at? What level are we on? We are on level 18. How much longer we got in this level? We got a minute. So we'll be on 19. And then, so just basically 2 more levels before the mystery bounties come out. Again, super fun. Once those come out, the game is just like so much fun. So that's about 20-ish minutes before those mystery bounties make their way out. There we go. Just call. Oh. Sucks to not even get like a weak call from the big blind. But I just, won that hand with 0 variance, Can't be too mad about it. There's Annies in there as well. The Annies in the blinds. All that. That is a win. Now what are you going to do? You should raise. Like I'm going to do. I can bet 4 here and often get a fold. Though this was the guy that I bluffed the other, I should have remembered that. I did bluff him a while ago, and he just like lets it go again. That's great. That is exactly what we were going for. But I've c-bet versus this guy now twice. So he might, start paying attention to my c-bets. It would be great to actually hit something on a flop and continue c-betting and like make him really be like, he can't always have it. But it's important to recognize when you're getting in pots, getting into situations like that with other players. I think I'll just call here. Might have been a loose call. Yeah, now I gotta just let it go. Yeah, anyways, just need to keep track of the pots I'm in with this guy. Come on, baby, on the button versus an under the gun raise. How about a 3-bet? I'll go broke. Open, 3-bet, This is it's a perfect hand to go broke with, kings. I'm wondering if I just jam. Because what would my... It'd be half my stack. So yeah, I just jam here. Once my raise, like once my 4-bet would be like over, you know, 30-40% of my stack, I'm just like, just jam. Cowboys! That's right. Didn't get any calls, but hey, you know, got the 7 big blinds that were out there, plus the small and the big and the antes. It's pretty good. Take that. Take that. Okay, we want to raise to something that is not going to get 3-bet, but we might get a loose call from this big blind player. And I'm just now seeing that they're short stacked, which isn't the best thing to do, but hell of a flop. I think I'm just going to check. Sometimes I will see that there, but this is what scares me, this explosive small stack here. Easy call with my flush draw. And I have to check here, unfortunately. And if he has a queen, he might feel obligated to bet it because I checked to him. But he could just check it back, yeah. Oh well, you know, hey, get some wins, man. Feels good. Up to 53 bigs. Great place to be. Great place. Okay, where are we at? About 7 more minutes before the next level, which I believe is level 20. We're gonna check right now. Yep. And then after that level, mystery bounties make their way out onto the table, I believe. Should be a bunch of fun. Super fun. It's looking like I'm gonna make it to that point. That sounds negative. Let's see how many more chips I can get before that happens, is what the positive way of looking at this game is. I am digging this music. Super chill. Also, music sounds better when you have 53 big blinds. That is a scientific fact. King Jack suited. Under the gun +2. Kind of a... Yeah, I mean, there's not too many 3-bets here, so I don't mind opening it. People are playing pretty tight. He's thinking. He's thinking about it. And a call. Just gonna go small bet. take it down. Easy peasy. Just these, you know, slow, small victories. Chipping up. Feels pretty good. I'm starting to wonder how late this stream's gonna go, being at 57 big blinds. We might go all night, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I might. If we keep getting these small victories like this. Looking forward to those mystery bounties to make their way out. Probably 10-15 minutes. Yeah, you're just calling there with an ace for sure. Looks familiar. Where are we at? Right now we're 53rd place out of 219 players. Pays to 90 players. And I was correct. It's about 10-15 minutes until the mystery bounties make their way out. Not the worst hand I've ever seen in the big blind. Now it is. Okay. It's probably pocket threes, right? Here we go. Very quick under the gun raise and call. I mean, I am just calling, obviously. And I've just got to slap the fuck out of this flop in order to go too far here. It's not bad. Wish there was a diamond on board, but there is not. Problem is we lose to a lot of like king, queen, ace, queen that could be here. I still do not feel comfortable betting here. He could do this with something like pocket jacks that feels like safe that it checked around, right? Obviously, if it's a jam, there's not much we can do. Another small bet. I think I can just call this. Could just be up against a better queen, but we'll see. Or a set. You know, or a flopped fucking set. It sucks. You got max value there. Man. Okay. These stack sizes are so fucking weird. Now that is an interesting move by this player. Oh, ace king suited. Okay. See, this is the weird shit that this guy does. Little rat stuff like that. If he's involved, I gotta be weirded out. It's as simple as that. I'm not getting involved. Okay. 10 minutes on there, and the tournament's about to go on a short break, 5-minute break, at which point I will take a short break as well. Not a full 5-minute break, just to go get some water, reset, be back here fresh, just like a minute or two. And while I'm gone, you guys get to see my super cool BRB screen. I enjoy it very much. And I hope you will too. Okay, guys, tournament's on a short break. I will not be 5 minutes. I will be back fairly shortly. I hope you enjoy the wonderful BRB screen that I have here. I think it's adorable. How about that? Be right back, guys. And we're back. We are back. Sorry, that took way longer than I thought it was going to. But here I am. Just in time. Just in time. 37 big blinds. We're on level 20. Right after this level is when the mystery bounties make their way out. We've got 9 minutes approximately until that happens. Fun stuff. Fun stuff is on its way. We had like 50 big blinds. And then we had top pair versus a set. I'm not, I'm not salty about it. You're salty. I'm fine. I mean, yeah, you kind of have to there. With fives in his position there, I might have just jammed with fives there. Because he was in the cutoff. Right? Yeah. It's a great thing about poker. As long as you buy in, you can play any way you want. Even if it's fucking dumb. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't dumb. I'm just so impatient. I just want them mystery bounties to come out. I feel like this music like matches the vibe of this like aesthetic. Not anymore. Oh, Ronnie the Rat. Once he's involved, no bueno. Now that's a small blind hand. That guy just had a fresh 15 big blinds. I'm wondering if like that's literally what when you rebuy right now, that's what you come in with. That makes sense. Man, it's crazy. I did late registration on this, and it's just still has taken forever to get to this point. I think late registration on Ignition's tournaments is like at least 4 hours. 9 high? Is 9 high gonna win? Imagine. Also wouldn't be surprised if this guy just has an ace. Ronnie the Rat, right? Mr. Slow Play. Ace 8 offsuit. Actually the hand that I busted out of my first WSOP tournament with. Except I was on the hijack and I jammed with 15 big blinds, which, like, probably isn't the best thing to do. But I also had appendicitis without knowing that I had appendicitis, so, I mean, you do weird shit when you're in pain, I guess. It was the hand right before the break, too. Those are always the worst. Right as everyone else was getting up, walking out, you know, thousands of people, and I look down at ace-8 offsuit, and I'm like facing like a 20-30 minute break, just in pain, and you just knock yourself out of the tournament. You self-sabotage, right? That was a learning experience for sure. I don't think that wasn't like what I was consciously thinking, but you know. That was some wild pain. It was also the first time that I ever had morphine when they were, you know, taking care of me prior to the surgery and then post-surgery. I was like, I don't know, if you've never had morphine before, it basically feels, at least for me, what it felt like, and they told me it was going to feel like this too, is it just feels like you just have an elephant sitting on your chest. It is the worst feeling ever. I absolutely hate it. What is going on? What? Wow. All right. That sucked for ace jack, for sure. Suited connectors, we play those, come on. Hey, I know you. If I'm remembering correctly, we played at Gardens the other night together. Tell me I'm right. Wow, did I really give myself away that easily? No, not because of the suited connectors comment. Because I recognize your fucking name. It was like, I think it was the same thing on Instagram. What's funny is I don't think I got your name at the table. You were just like, what's your Instagram? And then you followed me. And I just saw your name was I'm Pika. Let's see. From the low jack? Sure. Let's get weird. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, I know. Good memory. Yeah, I know. Big blind caller. I can just get away with a big bet here, take it down most of the time. My name is Marcelo. Am I saying it correctly? Marcelo, or is it Marcello? Nice to meet you. Just fold. You don't have anything. Either that or you're just like trying to, you flopped a set and you're freaking out. Okay, thank you. Jesus. First way, Marcelo. Marcelo, it was a pleasure meeting you and playing at the Gardens with you. You're a fun guy, fun fellow. A lot of those players are just so boring to play with. It's always nice to have somebody with some life in their eyes at the table, you know? I think we might be there, guys. I think this might be the moment where the mystery bounties show up. I think so. I'm hoping it's after this hand. I'm hoping. If it's not, it's literally when you're in the money. I'm just so impatient. Appreciate that, brother. You missed the shenanigans at the other table. Blind raising straddles. It was great. Yeah, honestly, I think if I remember correctly, your table was just like one table away. And it was, I was just listening to you screaming most of the time. And I'm not complaining. It was hilarious. I just remember looking over because, you know, we were facing each other. And just you celebrating clearly on like some sort of river situation. I don't know, but looked like a lot of fun. I think it's on. Oh no. I think literally it's once you're in the money is when the fucking bounties come out. Whatever. Whatevs. We'll be fine. We'll make it that far. This is gonna be a long stream, guys. Just a 39 big blind shove under the gun. No big deal. No way. Set over set? Or are you referring to the to that story that I told you? Did you see that shit? No. No, I did not. Like, what is this? 7-7 versus 8-8 versus 9-9 in your game. Oh, in this game. No, I wasn't. I was not paying attention. That is hilarious. Wow. I totally missed it because I was so preoccupied with the story. That's wild. Damn it. Well, you know what? This stream is recorded, so I could always go back and look at. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it right now. Well, fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Let me see. Jesus Christ, man. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, wow. 9, 7s, 8s. 9s had it on the flop. And so did 7s. And 8s hit it on the turn. That is literally set over set over set. That is bananas. Oh my god. What is so funny is that the hand after that, I'm just now realizing, is the guy that literally just jammed 30-something big blinds, like 39 big blinds, right? Like, what the... That is so wild. Oh, you know, a lot of people will look at that and... Bruder. Yeah, he missed it. Yeah, I did miss it. Yeah, a lot of people will look at that and go, that's online poker for you. I've seen that shit in live poker as well. We got a ways to go. There's 207 people left here. 108 in the money. We're in 105th out of 207. So, like, right in the middle of the pack. Once late registration's over, it usually starts to thin out pretty quickly. King 8 suited is like right at the bottom of my opening range here. Though this with fucking wild guys on the button. I do not want to be in a hand with the rat, but no choice. I think I can just go like 4 big blinds here, and we'll often get folds. And when he calls, I can just check back. Because he is like a rat. I do not trust this guy at all. He's got something. I'm not bluffing yet. I'm just never good versus that guy. Pretty surprised that he called there actually, but you know, is what 'tis. It's what it's, as they say. Nope. Okay, we're starting to get that that small stack size that I am used to grinding. I forgot if I asked, how did you end up the other night? I was down 200, almost exactly. Just pretty card dead most of the night. You know, poker things. But yeah, down about 200. What about you? I know that you were up because when you looked at me from across the casino, we were doing this. And I did this. And then you did this. But I don't know how much of this you were. Cashed out for 1,158, in for 400. Dude, that is such a good session. That's awesome. Yeah, honestly, it sounded like it. I mean, so when I left, where were you in that situation? Like, were you, did you leave like soon after me, or were you there longer and that's when you were up that much? Because you seem pretty fucking happy even before then. So minus some tacos and a quesadilla at that taco stand by the freeway, up like 725. Dude, that's so awesome. Congrats. Good sesh. Not getting involved here. How many players we got left in this thing? 192? Alright. So we're down like 15 from the last time I looked. Left around 12:30 maybe. I was probably up like $300 before you left. Wow. So it just got better from there. That's awesome. Yeah, my last hand I played before I left, I had king queen off, and there was a guy that was actually sitting in the seat that you were in before you left. So he took that seat, and he was, you know, he was opening quite a few hands, and he opened from like, let's see, I was on the button, and it was like cut off, hijack, low jack, gun, +1. So he was, I think it was under the gun +1, and he opened to 15. He was just opening the 15 the whole time. And then there were two callers, and I had king queen off on the button. I should have just called, but I was in like getting in that last hand mode, and I was like card dead most of the night. All of these reasons that led me to go, I have good hand, ooga booga 3-bet. So I 3-bet to like 65 or something, and then he very confident and quickly raised to like, I don't know, like 140, 150, something like that. And I was like, nice hand. And I just let it go. You know, it folded to me, and nice hand, just folded. And he threw aces on the table, and I was just like, what are you gonna do, right? So that was my last hand before I was like, yep, time to go home. I think I can just shove here. I want to just raise though. I know this isn't like a stack to raise off of, but I want to. Wow. There we go. There we go. We take those. At least he didn't slow roll, flip them, and laugh at you for the next hour. Dude, that guy... I cannot believe that he moved to my right again. So for those of you who are listening to this conversation, I was at the Gardens the other night on Saturday. It was me and Marcelo at the table. And I said, that guy right there, if anybody here has watched my content, maybe you've seen the video of the guy that slow rolls me and laughs in my face. That guy was at the fucking table on Saturday. And I was like telling Marcelo, I'm like, that guy And I told him the story, and I was like, I made a video about that guy. And he moves to my right, which is where he was when he slow rolled me initially and laughed in my face. Anyways, he ended up just like bleeding chips the whole night. And he didn't recognize. He did not recognize me. Like, he's not the type of guy to. I mean, he probably just does that to like everybody, right? Like, that's just like the way that he plays. Is he'll slow roll and laugh about it, and he's just like a miserable person. So like he was like, you know, making comments to me like, "Oh, you got ace king," but with like you know, an accent. I'm not gonna do his accent because that would be racist. And I was just like, okay, he just doesn't know who I am. Whatever. We're gonna do a little lippy limp. I usually don't like to lippy limp, but I will lippy limp here. Another day in the office for him. He's done some other shit before. He's there a lot. I know. I see him there every single time. I'm just gonna let this go. I see him there every single time. He's so easy to notice because he usually wears like I've seen him wear it so many times. He's got that bright pink button-down shirt. It's also hard to not notice that he's missing a hand, and he just has like a fake hand, right? So he's really easy to recognize, and he is there just all the time. Like, what's some of the crazy shit that you've seen him do? I've heard people say, "Oh yeah, fuck that guy," but I don't know what else he does. Suited connectors. I know suited connectors. If this was a cash game, I would be getting all kinds of fucking weird up in here. Where we at? 171 players left. Slowly but surely. My buddy that I was with got into it with him for doing the same slow roll shit. Are you fucking kidding me? So that's just this guy's deal. I mean, I assumed that was the case, right? I assumed that's what he just does on the regular. And of course, that is. Fuck that guy. I wanted to get in a position where I could slow roll him. I'm like, oh man, I'm on his left. Like, this is perfect, right? But did not happen. He just bled chips until eventually he jammed in a situation and that, you know, he just was second best and he left the table in a huff and a puff, as he does. It's also really funny when he's card dead for a while. Like, he'll start like getting really upset at the dealer, and like when he folds, he just get fucking man, and like he'll chuck his cards on the table like that, like every hand until he gets a hand. It's pretty fun to watch. Here we go. King Queen offsuit is it's a good hand to go broke with. Not too worried about this guy. I think I am just gonna call. I don't know what he's raising with here. Could have jammed, but I'm fine just calling and seeing a flop. Yeah, he throws his shit in aggressive and gets pissed at the dealer. Dude is retired and angry at life. I've got a jet over here. Have to go pick up late dinner. Good luck in the rest of your tournament, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Marcelo, I'll see you the next time I'm at the Gardens. Yeah, I can call him with my 2-overs and my backdoor flush draw. Sure, why not? Here we go. Still got that flush draw. I'm hoping he just checks it back. Hoping he's just scared of the diamonds, and he is. We're in a great position here to just... I think, you know what? I think I could bet like 6 big blinds here and still get a call from like a worse diamond. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I almost bet too small. I said, you know what? No, I can get a little bit more. Because I'm probably not jamming there unless I have a diamond. And then even then, I think he'd be like, kind of squeamish with the worst diamond, right? Feel great about that. All you gotta do is just play like a donkey and call with your backdoor draws and overs, and you'll get there. That's poker, baby. $32 bigs feels great right now. Great position. We've got 161 left. Pays to 108. That is, for sure, when the mystery bounties come out. Looking forward to that. Always a good time. Ronnie the Rat raises the 3 big blinds. Under the gun +2. Or +1. Yeah, under the gun +1. Keeping an eye on that guy. 69. The funny hand. Octocrab got there. Watch the stream just goes to like 1 in the morning. And we just like big first place. Well, now you jinxed it. Kind of a fun board. Nobody's gonna take a stab at it? Just a jam. All right. $23 big blinds as we have reached a new level here. Got to keep in mind I've got this short stack on my left. Can't get too weird unless I'm okay calling a jam from him. pretty crazy that Ronnie the Rat just like called with Ace Jack there. Like, that was a big jam. And he was just like, yep, I'll put my whole stack in with Ace Jack. That's worth noting. Called like, it was like a 30 big blind, like 20 to 30 big blind jam with Ace Jack off. So he is capable of calling light. I mean, it's not like super light, but I mean, that's a big jam there. People are starting to tighten up here. They've been pretty tight. 154 players left. Check raise flop, and then jam turn, huh? Man, really wish I could have seen what he had. Probably just top pair, I don't guess. I'm reminding myself again that I have this short stack on my left. Sometimes you just get tunnel vision and you don't remember. In the big blind with ace for offsuit. Not even gonna mess around with it. Let these two jabronis fight it out. There's some bad blood going on here because of the whole check raise situation earlier. Nope. Short stack says jam. Gonna call ace king. Ace king does not work out for the short stack. It's unfortunate. Kind of glad that he's gone now. have some breathing room. Nope. Just jams. Flop. This is like just some like online shit, right? I might be able to just steal the blinds here. I get a call. I think I can get away with a bet here, like 3.5. Hopefully get a fold. From the shitty big blind range. And just jams. All right. Well, that did not work out. You gotta try to fight for those spots, you know? This is a hand that I'm more than happy to jam with if it folds to me here. Yeah, 139 left. One pays to 108. There's no reason to not jam here. Just get the money in. That's how we do it. Take it down. Stream's been going for about 2.5 hours. That's a healthy baby boy. It's a healthy stream. $136 left. Once it gets like 10 for the money, it just like stays like that, right? For like forever. How much longer in this level though? 2 minutes. Okay, so my stack is going to very quickly turn into an all-in or fold stack. It's a fun board. Really? Snap call. Snapped it. And then just a lead there with pot. Oh. He had a king. He had a king. But he was up against... Was that the nut flush? That was a nut... It was the nut flush. And... he didn't even consider raising. I understand that there were two kings out there. I understand that the board was paired. But it wasn't even a consideration. I get, you know what? All right. All right. You do you. Ronnie the Rat is thriving. Thriving. Like I said, I think we have, yeah, it's like 15 seconds to the next level, and then we're going to have the same stack that we had before. We had ace-10 and shoved, so this is just like an all-in or fold type stack. Really shouldn't be raising off of it. Ace-king. Nice. Yeah, 10 big blinds. Definitely not raising off this stack. We are in all-in or fold territory here. We are playing for our tournament life at this point, guys. And we're getting right in that sweet spot too. Button approaching, looking to take down some blinds, basically. Nine four is not the hand. So 6-4 is not the hand. Ronnie the Rat opens to 3 big blinds. Nobody wants any of that shit. Queen 5 is not the hand. Thank God it's not the hand. Don't be a 4. Oh God. Another short stack gone from my left. Doesn't really matter because I'm just jamming everything anyway. I keep getting like a hand that is not a hand and then a downgrade from that hand that was not a hand. Yeah, we are so far from the money. 129 left, pays to 108. We are not folding our way to the bubble. Excuse me. It's just so boring to see Ronnie the Rat keep winning these hands. Nope. We're gonna get a full orbit, is what's gonna happen here. We're gonna be right back where we started with fewer chips. 8 minutes left, so we're doing okay in regards to, you know, this level, but we are up against it. It's really funny. I've noticed that, like, it's like, you know, you'll often see a lot of these players just like jamming with 30, 40, 50 big blinds. and then once they get down to like their 23 big blinds, 20 big blinds, 18 big blinds, all that, they just like tighten up. And it's just so weird to me. Quebeak, I don't know if I'm saying that right, says, how long have you been playing poker? So I always have like a hard time answering this question. I have been playing poker technically for like, I don't know, I want to say like 10 years. I don't feel that I've been playing, because when I was playing poker, technically, when I say technically, I was playing like home games, and you know, I didn't know anything. I was just moving cards around, moving chips around. I didn't know anything about anything. I don't like to count that as like me playing poker, because I literally knew nothing. But when I consider like my actual, you know, when I first started playing poker, was like September of last year. So September of 2023, I started listening to poker books. I eventually got a coach, and started taking it super seriously. So a little over a year is what I would say. So I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. The skill ceiling is so high. There are so many amazing players out there. And I know nothing compared to them. I've been looking for a coach. I've just started learning too. Hey, welcome, man. Well, welcome to the club. You know, it's so much fun when you get a coach. It's so much fun to sit there and be able to have like a conversation with another person that you know knows what they're talking about, and you could just like ask questions that you know, like someone who is profitable in the game, they're going to give you a good answer, because you can't learn from the regs at the casino, because you don't know who's good or who's not. You don't know what their win rate is, all that shit. So yeah, if you are going to take the game seriously, coach, top tier way to go about it, in my opinion. There's just so many players like at casinos and card rooms that like they think they know what they're talking about and they have no idea. And I think we've all been there, you know, the Dunning-Kruger effect. I think that's how it's pronounced. Where like you just think you know more than you actually do. You think you're better at the game than you are. I went through that phase. I thought I was very good at the game. And then, you know, it's a very harsh reality finding out that you know nothing, and maybe you've had just a sun run or whatever it is. Yeah. So welcome. That's exciting for you. You're just now learning. It's a good hand to go broke with. Jack 10 off in the big blind. I am just jamming here. Unless there's a 3-bet. Yeah. We're just getting it all in here. Gotta win the flips. Gotta win the flips. How did you find a coach? So it's actually really funny how I found my initial coach. So my initial coach, it was, I read his book first, and because he's a poker author, and in his book, I loved his stuff so much. I was like, oh man, this is like, everything's just making sense, right? And in his book, he was like, if you want to know, or if you want to hit me up for coaching, hit me up. Here's my email address. I did that. And he was very expensive, but I was just like in go mode, right? And it was a very interesting way to find a coach, right? So that's how I found this coach. But I am actually right now in the process of moving to a different coach, something that's a little bit easier on my my pockets, because he's, again, pretty expensive. Anyways, this is on a short break. I'm going to step away for a second. I'm going to give you a fun little BRB screen. I hope that you stick around. The tournament's back in 5 minutes, but I will be back before then. Fun little BRB screen. If you've seen it, you know how adorable it is. BRB. I'm here. I'm here. We're back. Howdy, howdy. Whew. I've been getting back just in time. Oh, there's 111 people left. 3 more to the money. 3 more to the super fun mystery bounty portion of the mystery bounty tournament. I've been talking about it this whole time. And we're finally there. Just about. I've been so impatient trying to get there. Let's see. If you're watching on YouTube and it's stuttering or having a problem, like pausing and then coming back, please let me know. It looks like it might be doing that on my end, but I don't know for sure. Ugh, A6 suited, I hate. What was your biggest weakness when you started poker? My biggest weakness when I first started was probably like, you said BRB. That's okay. I'll still answer the question. And if you need me to repeat it when you get back, so be it. Mine was the same as like a lot of people, which was just like playing too many hands. Playing way too many hands pre-flop. If you just cut back on the amount of hands that you're playing, like if you just like look at some like pre-flop now it's back. Okay. Oh, that is so... I might just restart the stream. Ah, man. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna restart the stream. Restarting.